Welcome to the Rad Chaser Show. Please press start to begin the experience.
So it is the end of January and I wanted to do some Dragon Quest side quest stuff, and I thought to myself, okay, I was flicking through eBay and I saw this. Look at that. It's Nintendo Power with Dragon Quest 9 on the cover. How sweet is this? Look at the back. Yo. Pretty sweet. Now the thing about this is my brother, who calls himself the Son of Rad Chaser, offhandedly made the remark, he's like, wouldn't it be funny if we also did each other's side quests secretly? And I was like, yeah, funny. And then I was like, well, his quest is picking up Nintendo Powers. My side quest is Dragon Quest stuff. So I've kind of killed two birds in one stone here, accidentally. So I figured to myself, well, maybe I will secretly do his little side quest and get myself a little stack of Nintendo Powers. That said, you probably won't see me talking about this until December because it'll be a secret. I'm gonna spring it on him at the end of the year, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, take it away, me from 11 months from now. Well, what a rip-roaring year it's been, my beautiful son. This video's for you. You had no clue I was making it, and good thing, because I got a couple of things. Yeah, I saw you kind of poking around over here, and I was like, ooh, the jig's gonna be up, but it wasn't up, and now it is up. So, as the video says, I took your main quest of collecting Nintendo Powers, and I did a secret side quest, and I did your quest. Boom. It's done. I did it. So, I hope you enjoy this. I really had fun sneaking around the whole year and just kind of swimming in your wake a little bit and seeing you come up through the whole quest and getting the whole collection. It just really brought a good smile to my face, and I'm really happy that you're happy that you set out to do something and you did it. And I'm really proud of you. I love you a lot, and I'm just so glad we got to hang out this year and do all the Chaser stuff we could. We've done tons of stuff this year, as indicated by, a year's worth full of videos. So, without further ado, let's check out the secret side quest. Take it away, me from the past. What's up, Chasers? Time for secret side quest entry number 2. Nintendo Power. And Nintendo Power number 238, February 2009. With some RPG shit on the cover. Phantasy Star Zero, Arc Rise, Fantasia, Dragon Quest V. So that means this fulfills my side quest of Dragon Quest stuff, and it fulfills a little secret quest that the Son of Rad Chaser ain't gonna find out until, I'm guessing, the end of the year. Look at that cover. Yo. RPG goodness. Let me see if there's anything cool on the inside. Looks like there's an interview with Nobuo Uematsu. Might have heard of him. He did some Final Fantasy music for about, I don't know, 30 years. And a little throwback to Dragon Warrior, the OG that started it all. This is where Dragon Quest got its name from. It was called Dragon Quest in the East, and in the West there was something called Dragon Quest, and so they had to rename it Dragon Warrior here, but then they eventually took over the name. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Yo. Looking really good. This is a pretty banger issue. Issue 238, February 2009. This issue is 16 years old by now. Old enough to drive. Super secret post, super weird light. Just trying a little bit of new mood lighting. I got a new phone here. This is the first day I got my new iPhone 16. So nice little time capsule for December. See ya. Sup, Son of Chaser. It's March, and that means it's time to get some more stuff for the secret quest, my secret side quest, and that is getting Nintendo Powers and Player's Guides, just like you are. Hey son, I'm just like you. Woohoo! This is the Game Boy Player's Guide for Nintendo Game Boy. This is a thick one. Lots of stuff in here. Cool colors, loud colors. What else is in here? Operation C, Double Dragon, Nemesis, Hunt for Red October, Dr. Mario, You better brush up. I'm coming for you, baby. Quarth, Cosmo Tank, DuckTales, the Final Fantasy Legend, and the rest. Dude, I'm catching up to you. I'm not really. I'm just casually grabbing stuff. I am doing your quest with you. Shh, don't tell anybody. Well, the cat's out of the bag now anyway, so. Ooh, well, woo. I see how much fun you're having doing the Nintendo Power thing, and it's really lighting me up. And I haven't really been talking about it to you directly, but it's just like you did the thing where you open all 70 of them in front of like the camera here at the apartment, and I'm like, dude, he's so happy, and that really makes me happy. So, I love it. I love you, buddy. We're gonna keep it going. How's it going, all my beautiful chasers out there? This is the secret side quest update. And if you'll notice, I've got this fancy new microphone that makes me sound like a golden god. Thank you, Son of Chaser, for all your contributions. I love this thing. I love every second of it. And it makes me sound cool. Suave. Anyway, it's March 27th and the secret side quest continues. Let's crack this baby open. And lo, here she is. Another issue of Nintendo Power. This is volume 228, May 2008, featuring Final Fantasy IV for the DS on the cover. Baby, baby, baby. So for me, it's like, okay, I want to get Dragon Quest stuff as a side quest. I always want to get Final Fantasy stuff as a side quest. So that's ongoing. That is always going. Final Fantasy really wasn't explicitly stated, but it's always on the table, so don't worry about it. Now, that being said, my brother, who calls himself the Son of Rad Chaser, has been collecting Nintendo Powers like a madman. I'm telling you, we're only, it's only the end of March, and he's pretty much done with his quest. He's gonna, get 100 individual copies of something that he doesn't have already, and he's probably gonna exceed it, and he's just gonna complete the entire collection at this point, because he's a madman. A madman. Anyhow, hoodly. Check it out, baby. Looking really nice. The front looks nice. The back of this cover, though, it seems like, I don't know if you can see it here, but it looks like it's got some sort of spatter on it, and I can feel it. So it feels like something broke or smashed, and it splashed all over this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it off. It looks like it sort of comes off, so maybe if I put a light bit of a damp cloth and see if that comes off, I think that could work. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what the spread looks like. Let me see here. Fantastic Four. Final Fantasy 4. Pretty sweet spread, huh? Love it. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going for these secretly, and at the end of the year, it's gonna be pretty funny when you watch this, so see you then. Oh, hey. What's up, Son of Chaser? You just caught me in a moment, but I guess now's a good time to talk to you about my April secret side quest pickups. And actually, they're not so secret to you because you were there when I got them, but Mario Kart Double Dash, the Player's Guide. I figured since I'm collecting GameCube games as one of my side quests, I'd kind of kill, two birds with one stone maybe and get like a little a side quest adjacent type thing. So you're doing Player's Guides. I'm doing Player's Guides now. Just a little bit, nothing crazy. So, picked up the Mario Kart Double Dash one to go with the game I already have, and I got one more. Super Smash Bros. Melee. Now this is a Brady Games, this is the Brady Games guide. It's not the official guide, but I mean, that may as well be as official. I mean, I've gotten like plenty of Final Fantasy guides that are from Brady Games. So, I mean, look, if there was anything that was second unofficial, it would be Brady Games. Anyway, Super Smash Bros. Melee. I have this GameCube game. I had it already, but I don't know how to play it, and I haven't been playing it lately either. I need to start practicing, so this will help out. Anyway, April Secret Side Quest update. I'll see you at the end of the year, buddy. What's up, my beautiful son? Here again, May update of the Secret Side Quest. So I'm sticking on the Nintendo Power and Player's Guides. Gonna rack up a couple of them by the end of the year to do a little bit of your quest. So I figured, why not show you what I'm up to along the way? Today's a pretty cool one because I've got this. Boom! I love it. Volume 163 from December 2002. We did this one recently when you were here at the house, and I was like, man, it's just like 220 pages of like sweet magazine and the cover. Oh, let's do it again. Look at that cover. Metroid Fusion. Dude, I was like, I gotta have one of these. I'm thinking about getting the Metroid Prime cover one too. That's like 250 pages. This is a thick boy. This is a fat boy. This one's in pretty solid condition. Seems like the inserts are in there. I'm happy about this one. So, just wanted to let you know that I'm creeping up on you. I'm doing those side quests, running in the background. You're gonna find out come December. So be on your toes. Rad Chaser, out of here. What's up, Son of Chaser? This is June. It's actually the end of June. This month was a little bit lean in terms of the secret side quest, but I did come up with a couple of things here, last moment in the clutch. Got a couple of things here, and then I'm gonna stick a couple of things in afterward once they come in the next few days. Movie magic style. Keeping in with the strategy guides. Check it out. Back to the Future 3. This is the Game Player's Strategy Guide to Nintendo Games. It's a mouthful, but I've been into these covers lately. Look how cool they look. I got a couple more of them coming as well, and they're gonna be for part of the secret side quest, so you might not see any of this until later in the year. And then I got this for you. Bionic Commando. The Son of Rad Chaser, aka you, have been going on about this for the last couple of times you've been up here, you've been mentioning it. So, found the PS3 version. It is complete in the box, so it looks pretty crispy. You know PS3 discs are notoriously hard to do anything to. Yep, buffs right out. Anyway, this one's waiting for you either by the time you see this video, or I might wait until Christmas to give it to you, or I might just give it to you, who knows. So, well, I know who does know, future me, so let me know right now. You'll have it by the time you see this. I figure you'd do that thing. So it's July. What's up, Son of Rad Chaser? You and I just did podcast number 19. We had to kind of re-record part of it because we had a little flub, but we got back on track and released that little baby into the world today. As such, I figured I'll report in on the secret side quest for the month of July. Player's Strategy Guide to Nintendo Games. Ultima, Quest of the Avatar. First off, you know, I did a video where I got Ultima, a copy of it, and then I got it, Quest of the Avatar, I got it CIB, because I loved the album art, because I love the game art so much, and now just couldn't pass it up. Look at that. It's epic. And to be honest, the Game Player Strategy Guides, these covers are pretty sweet. I got a couple of them now, and I'm thinking I might have to ramp up the excitement on these because if it is a side quest, but they're pretty cool covers. They're nice alternative, weird, like art, nice art style. So I don't know, they've been calling to me, so I think I'm gonna try to answer that call, and by that I mean get some more of these sweet, sweet magazines. All right, son, I'll see you in a little bit. If not July, it's gonna be August, but I will come back. On this, you can trust me. What's up, Son of Chaser, son? End of July here. I'm doing the Christmas in July thing, as you've probably gathered from this getup I'm wearing. I just wanted to check back in and let you know I got another player strategy guide. This is the Game Player Strategy Guide Nintendo Games with Chippendale's Rescue Rangers on the cover. I'm telling you, man, you're sleeping on these Game Player Strategy guys. These things look sweet. For me, the art has been calling out to me. I've grabbed a couple of them now, and I might keep on doing it. We're almost past half the year, but we got a lot of year left. So don't you worry. More of these are coming. More of them. I got one more thing, and this isn't really a game player's guide, but it is another variant of this Pokemon cover. This Time magazine, a couple of them came out, I guess maybe a couple of months ago, and now more of these are out. So yeah, so I guess they're releasing the covers, you know, not all at the same time. Because I was like, I remember I looked it up and I was like, oh, there's like 8 or 9 different covers, and I was like, well, I've only ever seen like 2 or 3, so oh well, but we got another one, so there's that. Anyway, let's see. What else is going to happen? MetroCon is happening this weekend, so by the time you see this, we'll already be like, oh, how cool was that, bruh? And then, you know, you'll think about it again right now. Anyway, I'll see you next month. What is up, Papito? This is your August Secret Side Quest update. A little bit light this month in terms of strictly doing your side quest. I've only really got one thing, and that is this. Nintendo Power. It's got Super Mario Galaxy 2 on the front. Issue 254, May 2010. It also has Metroid Other M in here, and it also has some other stuff. But this one, it's pretty sweet. I've been kind of into the Mario on the cover magazines as well, so this is pretty cool. I do have a bunch of other Game Informer magazines, which you'll see by the time you see this video, which aren't technically part of your specific main quest, but you know they're adjacent because they're collecting physical print media. But you'll see those in the other video. Doesn't matter. We'll move past it. Let's move past it. Now these are a couple of sweet treats that you may or may not have by the time you see this one. You probably will, but. This is the Metroid Morph Ball. It's got a squishy flavor to it. I don't know. I haven't taken it out of the package yet to see. Maybe I'll just do it right now and see how I feel about it. Ooh, nice. And squishy. Cool. In the same vein, I have another Metroid-related thing here. An actual Metroid. I got both of these from this person on Facebook Marketplace. It was actually just supposed to be this one singular Metroid. I was like, do you have anything else? So he pulled out the squishy ball. So I was like, yeah, I'll take that. I'll have some of that. And as I take this out of the package, oh my goodness. Yo. This thing's pretty sweet. It's translucent. It looks cool. This is not squishy. It's just a vinyl toy, but it looks pretty dope. Now, is this the front? Yeah, this is, I'm guessing. I can't tell if this is the front. I think this is the front. Brains go up front, so ooh, wah, woo. Doesn't matter. Anyway, that's pretty sweet too. And like I said, I asked the guy if he had anything else. It was a couple. I asked them if they had any other stuff, and he pulled out this little baby right here. This is your Forever Girl in amiibo form. How cool is this thing? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to keep all this stuff for myself, but you are a big Metroid fan, so it's going right to you, baby. Anyway, that's the August update. I'll see you next month. What's up, Papito Lindo? It's September, and it's time for the secret side quest entry of the month. Check it out. Boom! This is Nintendo Power. This is from September 2009, issue 245, with Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, the Crystal Bears on the cover. This, of course, is me doing your side quest, because I figured, you know what, I'm just going to do it. You know, we had a discussion about it way earlier. You maybe have forgotten about it. That said, wouldn't it be funny if we did each other's side quests in secret and then reported on it? I don't know if you're up to anything, but if you're not, don't worry about it. This just sort of popped in my head, and I was like, I'm just going to do it. So, you have all the issues at this point by now, so bully for you, buddy. This also fulfills my permanent side quest of collecting Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest stuff, so bada bing, bada boom. What else is in here? Professor Layton, haven't played it. Extraction, haven't played it. Beatles Rock Band, I think I may have played it. Super Monkey Ball, Step and Roll, haven't played it. What else? Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, the Crystal Bears, haven't played it. Oops. Anyway, things are going really great. We are having a blast. You know, this is going to be Christmas time for you by the time you see this, so Merry Christmas, buddy, ahead of time. I've had a great time doing this with you. It has been, mwah! I'm kissing babies over here. I love it, man. Anyway, that's about it for now, unless I score anything else by the end of the month. It's September 18th. It's Dr. and Mrs. Son of Chaser's birthday, so happy birthday if you're watching. I just rearranged the shelf for all the scores this year, so from top to bottom, look at all that. We got a whole shelf. Lord of mercy, look at all that stuff. Anyway, that's going to do it for the moment. I will see you in the next month. Okie dokie, I'm filming this in December, but this is October's entry. The Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Player's Guide. The official guide from Nintendo Power. I'm still doing your quest. Unfortunately, this is where it ends, but this one was a tricky get because I was on Facebook Marketplace. I got in contact with this fella. I drove to where he was. Great communication all the way up there, and then he fell off. So I was like, dude, this sucks. Because it was out by the airport. It was a good 30-minute drive. I was like, all right, you know what? I'm in the area. I'll do some other stuff and see if he writes back. And he eventually did. And I ended up coming back, and we finally met up. It was actually his wife who was at the house. He wasn't home, and she dropped this off and got it in my hands. And I'm stoked about it. I love Final Fantasy stuff, as you guys know. I've been slowly getting GameCube related stuff as well, since I've got the kiosk now. So this will go, actually it'll go pretty nicely in the kiosk, in the side holster. So that's pretty sweet. Anyway, Final Fantasy, Crystal Chronicles. Boom. Still doing your quest. Where you at, bro? Anyway, let's fast forward to, it's gonna be December. And unfortunately, September is where it ends, because October, I got super busy and I made like 6 videos. And November was a little bit rough just because life caught up to me, and December's here now. So, you just left and we just made a bunch of content too, and I'm gonna have to get that all pooped out by the end of the year. So, we did it. So there's the secret side quest. I just wanted to take part a little bit in what you were up to, because I saw you doing it and I was like, man, he's having so much fun. I was like, I want to have a little bit of that fun, and I want to do it in secret and then show you later on at the end of the year. So, sorry we didn't make it all the way to the end, but it do be like that sometimes. So, this was a fun little year-long video to make. It's kind of like a side quest of a video. I guess that's gonna do it for this one. Son of Rad Chaser, you're awesome. You completed your quest by the time you see this, and good times. So, Merry Christmas. We're at the end of it. Time to get geared up for Season 4. Had fun this year with you all year, and it was just, let's just keep it moving. This is the Rad Chaser. I got a beam of light to catch, so I will see you guys in the next season. Coming up soon. Rad Chaser, out of here.
I love Rad Chaser. He's so handsome and smart.